What if simply breathing with a coin could be enough to manifest money in the next 24 hours? Take a moment and imagine it. A single coin in your hand, pressed against your heart, guiding every breath you take. Could it really open the flow of prosperity? The answer is yes, and today I'll show you how. You see, wealth is not only about numbers in a bank account. Wealth begins with energy, with the way you breathe, the way you focus, and the way you align yourself with abundance. And when you combine this ancient truth with modern financial tools, you create a powerful force that can change your reality faster than you ever thought possible. Fernanda discovered this secret. She started each morning by holding a coin close to her chest. She closed her eyes, inhaled deeply, and told herself, "I breathe wealth. I welcome prosperity." That ritual alone began to shift her mindset. But she didn't stop there. She also activated a feature in her banking app, the digital piggy bank. With every purchase, her bank automatically rounded up the amount and sent the extra cents into savings. It felt effortless, almost invisible. Yet after 1 year, she had collected more than $800. What once was spare change became a symbol of discipline, growth, and freedom. So here's the truth. Abundance is both mystical and practical. The mystical part is the breath. Breathing with intention sends a message to your subconscious mind that you are safe, that you are open, and that you are ready to receive. The practical part is the digital piggy bank, the silent system that turns tiny amounts into a surprising fortune. Together, they create a ritual that connects your inner world with the outer world. Now, let me guide you step by step. First, hold a coin against your heart. Feel its weight. Know that it represents not just money, but possibility. Second, inhale deeply. Imagine golden light entering your body, filling every cell with abundance. Third, exhale slowly, and as you do, release all fear, all doubt, all scarcity. Fourth, repeat these words softly. I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity. Let the phrase sink into your soul. And finally, take action. Open your banking app and activate the Roundup Savings or digital piggy bank feature. From this moment forward, every breath you take and every purchase you make becomes a step toward prosperity. Say the activation phrase with me right now. I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity. Feel it. Believe it. Anchor it into your body. And now I invite you to declare it publicly. Type in the comments below, I breathe abundance. This is not just a comment, it is a commitment, a ritual, and a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Breathe deeply. Hold the coin. Activate your digital piggy bank. And watch as prosperity begins to multiply in your life, one breath, one coin, one choice at a time. Today, I'm going to show you how to combine conscious breathing with modern technology to build real wealth. Not someday, not years from now, but starting today with tools so simple you already have them in your hands, and practices so powerful they will shift how you experience money forever. We've been taught to see money as something outside of us, something we have to chase, struggle for, or hope to receive. But the truth is different. Wealth begins inside you, within your breath, within your focus, within the energy you send into the world. And when you align that inner power with the technology you carry in your pocket, you unlock a pathway that merges the mystical with the practical. Let me explain. Breath is more than oxygen. Breath is energy. Every inhale fuels your cells, restores your mind, and communicates with your subconscious that you are alive, safe, and ready to receive. When you hold a coin and breathe with intention, you're creating a direct link between your body and the vibration of abundance. You're telling your subconscious, this is wealth, and I welcome it. Now imagine pairing that inner ritual with a digital system designed to multiply small amounts of money automatically. This is where modern technology becomes your ally. Most banks today offer digital piggy banks or roundup features. Here's how it works. Every time you spend, whether it's $9.40 on coffee or $19.70 on groceries, The system rounds your purchase up to the nearest dollar and saves the difference. You don't notice those few cents leaving, but day by day, purchase by purchase, they add up. And soon, you look back and see hundreds, maybe thousands, sitting in your account, wealth that grew quietly while you lived your life. This is the promise of combining conscious breathing with technology. One opens the flow of abundance inside you. The other builds the structure for prosperity outside you. Together, they create a current of wealth that is both spiritual and practical, mystical and measurable. Think about it. You inhale with a coin against your heart, activating the belief that money loves you. You exhale, releasing fear, releasing scarcity, releasing doubt. And at the same time, your bank app takes every small coin from your daily spending and tucks it away, transforming cents into savings and savings into security. That is how wealth is built, not in giant leaps, but in powerful, consistent steps. So today, I invite you to begin. Hold the coin. Breathe deeply. Say the words, "I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity." Then take out your phone, open your banking app, and activate the digital piggy bank feature. In that moment, you are no longer wishing for abundance, you are creating it. Remember this promise. When energy and technology meet, money flows. Your breath becomes wealth. Your actions become prosperity. And your future becomes abundant, one coin, one breath, one choice at a time. Take Fernanda's story as living proof that this ritual works. Fernanda was not wealthy. She wasn't born into privilege, nor did she stumble upon a sudden windfall. She was an ordinary woman with ordinary worries, rent, groceries, bills, the constant question of whether the money she had would be enough to stretch to the end of the month. For years, she felt trapped in a cycle of scarcity. She believed wealth was always for someone else, never for her. But one morning, tired of feeling powerless, she decided to try something new, something simple, almost symbolic. She took a coin from her wallet and placed it over her heart. She closed her eyes. She inhaled slowly, deeply, imagining golden light flowing into her body. And with each breath, she whispered, "I am breathing abundance. I welcome prosperity." At first, it felt strange. Could breathing with a coin really change anything? But day after day, Fernanda kept going. The ritual became part of her mornings. The coin pressed against her chest reminded her that wealth wasn't far away. It was as close as her breath. And little by little, something inside her shifted. Her fear of money softened. Her thoughts about scarcity began to dissolve. And in their place, she felt a quiet confidence, a belief that prosperity could grow, even for her. Yet Fernanda knew belief alone wasn't enough. So she paired her ritual with action. She discovered that her bank had a feature called a digital piggy bank. Every time she made a purchase, her bank would round up the amount and save the difference. If she spent $9.40, it would become $10, with 60 cents placed aside automatically. Pennies and nickels she would never have noticed were now being collected silently, invisibly, in the background of her life. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Fernanda barely thought about it anymore. She breathed with her coin in the mornings, affirming her abundance. She bought her coffee, her groceries, her bus tickets, never realizing how those tiny roundups were accumulating. And then, one day, she opened her banking app and stared in disbelief. The digital piggy bank had grown to more than $800. $800 not from a bonus at work, not from a lottery ticket, but from coins, breaths, and the discipline of a ritual. What once looked like nothing became something powerful. Fernanda smiled because she understood the lesson. Wealth begins with the smallest of steps. A breath. A coin. Spare change that most people overlook. When combined with intention and consistency, those small acts become unstoppable. Her story reminds us that abundance doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be delayed for years. It can begin with what you already have in your hands, in your lungs, and in your bank app. So let Fernanda's journey be your proof. Small breaths and small coins can grow into real prosperity. And it all begins with a ritual. Here's the hack that turns ordinary spending into extraordinary savings. Most people believe they need a big salary or a massive windfall to build wealth. But the truth is, wealth often grows quietly, in the background, through habits so small you barely notice them. One of the most powerful of these habits is hidden inside your own bank app. It's called the Roundup feature, or sometimes the digital piggy bank. Here's how it works. Imagine you go to buy a coffee. The price is $9.40. You swipe your card, and in that moment, the system rounds your purchase up to $10. The extra 60 cents money you would never miss gets automatically set aside. You don't see it. You don't feel it. But it's there, waiting, growing. Now think about how many times you make purchases each week. Groceries, gas, streaming subscriptions, small snacks. Each one is an opportunity for the Roundup to kick in, sending those tiny amounts into your savings or even into investments. A few cents here, a few cents there. Alone, they don't look like much. But together, over time, they multiply. And that's the secret most people overlook. Consistency beats intensity. You don't have to set aside huge amounts of money all at once. Instead, you let the system do the work for you. Every single day, while you live your life, the digital piggy bank is gathering, collecting, compounding. Weeks go by. Months pass. And then one day, you open your app and realize you've saved hundreds, maybe even thousands without stress, without struggle, without even noticing. It's silent accumulation. It's wealth built on autopilot. And it's available to anyone who dares to take advantage of it. So here's your invitation. Log into your bank app today. Look for the digital piggy bank or Roundup feature. Turn it on. Let your daily spending transform into daily savings. Pair it with intention, like the coin breathing ritual, and you create a system where both your energy and your money are working for you. Remember this, small changes create big results. Those few cents you don't notice are the seeds of financial freedom. And when you combine spiritual practices with practical hacks like this one, you align with a flow of prosperity that grows stronger every single day. Here's a simple hack that most people overlook. Yet it has the power to transform the way money grows in your life. It's called the Roundup feature, or sometimes the digital piggy bank. Here's how it works. Imagine you walk into a coffee shop. The bill comes to $9.40. You tap your card, and without you lifting another finger, the system rounds your purchase up to $10. That extra 60 cents, the money you would never notice leaving your account, is quietly tucked away. You don't see it, you don't think about it, but it's saved. And it begins to grow. Now let's multiply that by your daily life. You buy groceries for $42.30. It rounds up to $43, saving 70 cents. You pay $18.75 for gas. It rounds to $19, saving 25 cents. You grab a quick lunch for $12.60. It rounds to $13, saving 40 cents. One day, you've put aside less than $2, but over a month, that's $50 to $60. Over a year, hundreds, sometimes even over 1,000 depending on how often you spend. And here's the magic, you don't feel it. You don't stress about moving money manually. You don't wrestle with discipline or temptation. It's happening silently, automatically, in the background of your life. And that's why it works so well. This is what I call silent accumulation. It's money growing without you needing to obsess over it. And the truth is, this small habit can become a foundation of financial freedom. Why? Because money grows not just by big leaps, but by consistent, tiny steps that add up over time. Think about this. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll save when I earn more"? But the reality is, if you don't save when you have little, you won't save when you have a lot. The Roundup feature trains your mind and your money to flow into prosperity effortlessly. Some banks even allow you to link this feature directly to an investment account. Imagine those spare cents not only being saved, but also being invested, compounding month after month, year after year. What feels invisible today could become a solid emergency fund, a down payment on your dream trip, or even the seed of your retirement savings. And when you combine this financial hack with intentional rituals like breathing abundance with a coin, you create both the energy and the structure for money to flow into your life. One part opens your heart and subconscious to prosperity. The other part builds the system that turns that energy into tangible results. So here's your action step. Check your banking app today. Look for the digital piggy bank, the roundup savings, or micro investment option. Turn it on. Let your daily spending become daily saving. Because here's the truth. Wealth is not about doing more. It's about letting systems, habits, and energy work together for you. Cents become dollars. Dollars become hundreds. Hundreds become thousands. And all of it happens while you live your life. Silent, steady, powerful. Why does this ritual work? Why can something as simple as breathing with a coin lead to real wealth and prosperity? The answer lies in the beautiful meeting point between mysticism and science. Let's begin with the mystical. Breath has always been considered sacred. In ancient traditions, breath is life. Every inhale carries prana, chi, or vital energy, the invisible force that sustains you. With each exhale, you release what no longer serves you: stress, fear, limitation. Now imagine placing a coin over your heart as you breathe. Suddenly, the act of inhaling isn't just about oxygen. It becomes a signal, a ritual. You are teaching your body and your spirit to link the rhythm of breath with the vibration of money. The coin becomes a symbol, a key that unlocks abundance each time you hold it close. But this isn't only mysticism, it is also pure neuroscience. When you repeat a ritual, your brain creates associations. Hold a coin and breathe deeply, and your subconscious begins to connect that physical object with the feeling of calm, safety, and prosperity. Over time, neurons that fire together wire together. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reprogram itself through repetition. Each breath imprints a new belief. I am connected to abundance. I am safe with money. I attract prosperity with ease. That belief doesn't stay in the realm of thought. It changes behavior. Someone who believes they are abundant walks differently, makes decisions differently, notices opportunities they once ignored. Science proves that beliefs shape actions, and actions shape results. What begins as a ritual becomes a chain reaction: breath to thought, thought to action, action to wealth. Now let's add another layer: the science of savings. Think about the digital piggy bank or the roundup feature. Every spare coin saved is like every breath you take, small, almost invisible, yet powerful in its accumulation. Compound growth is one of the most profound forces in finance. It's the principle that tiny amounts, when collected consistently, multiply exponentially over time. So here's the connection. The mystical breath trains your subconscious to believe in prosperity. The scientific savings method proves that prosperity is real, measurable, and growing. One works on your inner world. The other works on your outer world. And together, they create harmony between energy and strategy. Breath is energy. Savings are structure. Breath awakens possibility. Savings turn possibility into reality. When you combine them, you are no longer hoping for wealth, you are embodying it, spiritually and scientifically. So the next time you hold that coin to your chest and inhale deeply, remember, you are not just breathing air. You are breathing in life force. You are rewiring your brain. You are sending signals to your subconscious. And when you open your banking app and see your digital piggy bank grow, you witness proof of how energy and science dance together to create abundance. This is why the ritual works. It is mystic, it is scientific, and it is powerful enough to transform both your inner world and your financial reality. Now it's time for you to experience the ritual yourself. Follow these simple steps with presence and allow each one to guide you deeper into the flow of prosperity. Step 1. Hold a coin against your chest right over your heart. It doesn't matter if it's a penny, a nickel, or a dollar coin. What matters is the symbolism. Feel its weight. That coin represents possibility. It is a physical reminder that wealth already exists in the world, and by touching it to your heart, you are inviting it into your life. Step 2. Close your eyes and take a deep, slow inhale. Imagine golden light flowing into your body, starting from the coin and spreading throughout your chest, your arms, your legs, until it fills every cell. With each breath, see that golden light expanding, growing brighter, as if your entire being is glowing with abundance. Step 3. As you exhale, release what has been holding you back. Let go of fear. Let go of stress. Let go of the doubt that whispers, "Money isn't for me." Each breath out is a release, a cleansing, a surrender. You are making space for something greater. Step 4. While holding the coin, whisper the phrase, "I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity." Speak it softly but with conviction. Words are energy, and when you say them aloud, they carry weight. With repetition, these words become more than a phrase. They become a program for your subconscious mind, rewriting your inner beliefs about money. Step 5. Take action. Open your banking app and activate the digital piggy bank or the Roundup savings feature. This is where the ritual moves from the unseen world into the physical. Every time you make a purchase, those spare cents will be collected automatically. Just like your breath collects energy, your bank will now collect wealth silently, consistently, without effort. This ritual is powerful because it blends spirit with science. Your breath opens the flow of abundance within. Your actions create the structure for prosperity without. Together, they align your energy with the practical systems that grow money over time. Now, let's seal it. Repeat the activation phrase aloud with me. I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity. Say it again, this time with even more strength. I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity. One more time louder as a declaration to the universe. I breathe wealth and accumulate prosperity. This phrase is the key. It locks the ritual into your subconscious and into your reality. Each time you return to it, you reinforce the belief that abundance is not distant. It is here, in your breath, in your habits, in your life. So hold the coin, breathe the light, release the fear, speak the words, activate your digital piggy bank, and watch as the flow of prosperity grows stronger, day by day, choice by choice, breath by breath. Now it's your turn. Don't just sit back and listen. Don't just let these words pass through you like another video you'll forget tomorrow. No, today is different. Today is a moment of activation. Type in the comments right now, I breathe abundance. Why? Because when you declare it, you claim it. When you write it, you anchor it. And when you share it, you send a signal to your subconscious, to the universe, and to the very energy of money that you are ready. This is more than just a comment. It's a ritual in itself. The act of typing those 3 words is you crossing a line. It is you saying, I no longer hide my desire for wealth. I no longer shrink away from prosperity. I breathe it. I live it. I allow it. So pause for a moment. Feel the air in your lungs. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper the words, I breathe abundance. Now take the next step. Put it into writing. Make it visible. Declare it to the world in the comments below. Because here's the truth. Energy moves where attention flows. When you write those words, you are giving attention to abundance. You are feeding it, strengthening it, allowing it to take root inside you. And just as a seed grows when it is planted, your declaration will begin to grow inside your life. This is not just about money in your account, it's about money in your spirit. When you choose to declare abundance, you start seeing it everywhere. You notice opportunities where others see obstacles. You recognize blessings where others only see burdens. And little by little, your reality shifts to match the energy you've chosen. Remember, abundance is not passive, it is active. Breath is active, action is active, and declaration is active. This is why I'm asking you not just to watch, but to participate. Don't let this be another passing thought. Make it an anchored decision. So breathe deeply now. Let abundance move through you. Imagine golden light flowing in with each inhale, filling you with confidence and possibility. Exhale and release the fear, the stress, the scarcity that has held you back. With every breath, you are aligning yourself with prosperity. And as you do, know this: money begins to grow in 3 places. First, in your spirit, where belief is planted. Then in your habits, where action takes root. And finally in your account, where prosperity becomes visible. Spirit, habit, and reality working together, in harmony. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Activate. Type it now. I breathe abundance. Say it with your voice. Feel it with your heart. Write it with your hands. Seal it into your reality. And then, watch. Watch how the flow of prosperity responds. Watch how doors open. Watch how money begins to move toward you, one breath, one choice, one declaration at a time.